What up, Piscataway? This is your girl, Sasha, and we back. This is Campus Invasion. We also got DJ Academics in the building.
I'm back in the building right now. What's up?
What's up, son?
Listen, I just got situated. I'm trying to see what's going on out here. Shout out to my man Drake. Started from the bottom.
Now we
still
here.
not here. Well, I don't think we here yet.
We almost there though.
We getting there.
We almost there.
We're getting there. You know what I mean? We trying to take it to higher heights. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody who do support Campus Invasion Radio. Got my co-host Sasha back from doing her little. She was modeling, doing a little catwalk.
Yeah, I was doing my little thing last week.
How's the Twisted fashion show though?
It was good. It was good. I'd say it was a little unorganized as compared to the year
Africans,
before.
Though, you thought it was gonna be.
I mean, but they promised us just so much. But overall,
I heard it started like 2 hours
it was a good
late.
show. Yes, it did. Like, talk about running on.
You got to imagine, we got colored people time, then we got African time. So
that must be even worse because that's like the origin. Like that's like the root.
Exactly. So you know what I mean. But I did catch a piece of it. So after last week's show, we had Mike Hardy up here. So shout out to Mike Hardy. Had a good little chat with him. Then I caught a little piece of it. Of course, I snuck in. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy.
Listen, I was
late already. Think that he's better than everybody.
No.
Okay, he was requesting VIP tickets when the VIP was already sold out.
No. I actually did want VIP. And to my surprise, I snuck in. I was just kind of like just standing in the back, just kind of looking what's going on because I was going to be able to catch like maybe an hour or 2 hours. And I see like there's open seats in the VIP, and I'm like, I could have been there, but I did try to get tickets
open
before.
Seats in the VIP.
But so I did check it out. It looks like it's the first time I've been there though. So
that's very true. So you have really nothing to compare it to.
Yeah, I have nothing to compare it to. But I'm guessing you're saying it has been more organized.
It was a little less organized than the previous year, but all in all, I mean, the designers came out with some amazing designs, and it was a really good show though.
Wait,
nonetheless,
do the designers like sell stuff there? Or?
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
they do.
Okay.
One of my favorite designers, Sandra, she actually had a booth outside, and she was selling some of her items.
Okay. They had some good outfits, and some of them I was like completely atrocious. However, enough of the twisted fashion. I do know fashion. Actually, I'm not that big in fashion, so you might be right. However, there's a lot been going on in hip hop.
Yes, there has been. It's been a very, 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 very long week. It's been a very long week. What's been going on, Academics? What have you been hearing?
I've been looking online. So I mean, like yesterday, I know I was glued to my iPhone or my laptop. I was trying to see what's going on with Lil Wayne. It seems like he suffered a seizure.
Yes, so we're gonna get into that Lil Wayne story. Lil Wayne was rushed to the hospital. That's what you wanted? A little background music?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little bit of background music.
Anyway, Lil Wayne was rushed to the hospital in L.A. on Tuesday night after suffering multiple seizures. Reports say that it was due to serping binging.
Apparently, he was sipping on that codeine. You know what I mean? And I want to say, I was pretty late with the news because I saw him trending, and I see he sent out a retweet, and I mean, he usually gets thousands of. He sent out a tweet and he got a lot of retweets. Usually gets a lot of retweets, but he got like over like 200,000 retweets on this I'm fine thing. I'm like, what's going on? So I check into it more, and people are reporting that he's in critical condition.
Yes.
So I keep checking up on the story, and then to one point, and this was what's being reported or was being reported from TMZ. At one point they said he was dead.
They did. I mean, but because he was in such horrible conditions, what happened was he got rushed to the hospital on Tuesday because he was suffering from multiple seizures. Finally, they released him, but a few hours after they released him, they actually sent him back because he started experiencing seizures again. And then after that, he fell to the floor. His bouncers, his bodyguard said that he fell to the floor, and he was unconscious after a while. So he's currently in ICU right now.
Well, you know what though, and Lil Wayne's one of my favorite artists. I do actually think he's bigger than the genre of hip hop. And I was telling people that, like, if he did pass away, it's something where everyone has to take note because, like, this guy is so big within the culture. You know what I mean?
He really is.
But I was like, I don't know how much I could actually believe all these reports. Like, for me, either TMZ lied or something else is going on.
Well, he's not dead.
Okay.
He's not dead. He's still alive. Actually, a few celebrities were, showing, basically tweeting, sending out tweets of prayer and showing up to his bedside.
However,
a few celebrities were Drake, T.I., Christina Milian, Birdman, Chris Paul.
You know what though?
Usher.
I did not see Nicki Minaj.
I'm pretty sure she showed up. I'm pretty sure. If not, then she probably is going to show up. But
Well, regardless,
I wouldn't think that she wouldn't just not show up.
Okay, I don't know if you saw on Twitter. And by the way, for everyone listening, we're talking about Lil Wayne being hospitalized due to him catching some seizures or whatever. And most of the information we're getting is really through tweeting. Mm-hmm. All the information is Twitter updates, and then apparently TMZ has some inside information coming from some sources inside the hospital. Mm-hmm. And that's where the rumors of him being dead or him breathing through a tube or him being in a
being
coma.
Over dramatic. People, there's always going to be rumors going around that's just completely over the top, completely exaggerated, and that is. It's precisely one of them.
Well, I don't know who's telling the truth. Either YMCMB's downplaying his illness or TMZ's exaggerating, because they came at TMZ saying, hey, don't try to mislead the fans and say he's in that serious of a shape. He's actually just chilling watching basketball. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. It's too crazy.
But anyway, I have no doubt that Lil Wayne's going to bounce back up from this, and hopefully, he's going to get back to making some good music,
Yep. And we're about to get into this joint right here. By the way, if you have any thoughts, you have any comments about the Lil Wayne having a seizure or his illness, you can call up 732-445-9300. We're about to get into this next joint. After the break, it's gonna be Justin Timberlake's Suit and Tie, and that's with Jay-Z. And his album just leaked this week. I haven't really checked it out yet, but the Suit and Tie joint is kind of growing on it.
It's all right. And after we get back from the break, we're also going to be talking about some lighter news. Tamar Braxton is knocked up. She is pregnant, so her and husband Vince will be expecting a baby very, very soon. I have the story on that, and also we're going to get into some love and hip-hop drama, some love and hip-hop beef. So we're going to save the best for last.
This has been a long week. All right, let's get to it. Let's get
right into it. This is Campus Invasion on 90.3 The Core.
Once again, Campus Invasion Radio. DJ Academics.
And Sasha.
Both in the building. And we just finished talking about that. And by the way, that's one of my favorite tracks right now, that Poetic Justice song by Kendrick and Drake. You know what I mean? I think
you seem to be a Drake fan now.
I'm a big Drake fan.
But you seem to be more on him now than before.
Pause. I'm not no guy like that. But still, I'm a huge Drake fan.
Before it was Miguel. You were on him heavy. Dang.
No. I like
that was
song.
Your man's.
That's my
now
guy.
You're on Drake.
I've always liked Drake.
If I was Miguel, I'd be a little.
I've always liked Drake.
I'd be a little. Oh yeah.
I've always liked Drake.
Oh okay.
I thought his last album was a personal classic. Take Care. I listen to that joint at least twice a month from front to back. Absolutely perfect album. At least in my opinion. And shout out to everybody who's been hitting us up on that Twitter, hitting us up on the phone lines, and even hitting us up on AIM. We got AIM going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Free also listening. That's the old general manager that used to run the station here. Also, close personal friend. You know what I mean? She taught me a lot of stuff. Getting into the radio game here, but yeah. So, what else we got going on?
Well, in lighter news, Tamar Braxton announced on Good Morning America on Wednesday.
And for those who don't know who Tamar Braxton is, who's this Tamar Braxton?
Tamar Braxton
know about Tony Braxton.
Yes, well, she's the sister of Tony Braxton, of course. Okay. They also have a reality show called The Braxton Family Values. That comes.
I think I've seen it before.
You have? Yeah. Are you sure? You just haven't seen the commercial?
No. I've seen. I heard Tony Braxton had a reality show, and when I watched it, she was barely on the show.
Yeah, it's basically, honestly, in the whole family relationship is it's Tony, and then her sister.
You mean Tamar?
No. You heard me correctly.
Okay.
It's Tony and the sisters, meaning that Tony shows up whenever she wants to show up. Okay. And Tony's still getting paid.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, it's Tony and then her sisters. But you know what I mean? Tamar has been doing her thing. You know, she's been, jumping into this music game.
Yeah,
and
actually,
really doing her thing.
For a big mouth chick, I actually thought
for a big mouth chick. What you trying to say about big mouth chicks?
She talks too much. But anyways, I know you.
I thought you were saying big mouth because I got some. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay. All right, listen.
I mean,
I'm
trying to come at my sisters like that.
Check out Sasha on Instagram. That's what she's trying to tell you. But she talks so much and she's so annoying. At least to me on the show, like she actually has a great song. It's called "Love and War" or something like that. Right? Matter of fact, we might get into that. We might just get into that.
Yes, you need to play that right after this. But anyway, Tamar Braxton announced on Wednesday on Good Morning America that she and husband Vince are to be expecting. Now, when Tamar revealed this, she was a few months into her pregnancy. Like, she's a good, I'd say, 5 months. And she's showing like crazy. Now, people started speculating that she was pregnant when she showed up on 106 in Park, but she denied those rumors by putting up a picture on Twitter that showed her and a flat stomach. But she later took those pictures down. I'm guessing those photos were from a while ago. And also, she was
doing the Beyonce then.
Yeah, she was pulling. Beyonce was actually pregnant though.
I don't know what Beyonce was.
Don't get on my. That's a whole nother topic. Anyway, so Tamar did appear on The Breakfast Club I think it was a month before she appeared on Good Morning America, and The Breakfast Club basically asked her, to address the pregnancy rumors, and she basically came out and she said that I have 4 kids in the freezer.
What?
When it's time, we'll have one.
Whoa. Stop. What does that mean?
Let me finish what she said.
Okay, go ahead.
She says, I had 4 kids in the freezer. When it's time, we'll have 1 embryos, 2 girls and 2 boys.
I have no idea. Like, I'm not that big. I'm not like an OBGYN or whatever. I don't know what you just said.
Basically, she said that, she wants to get pregnant. She's waiting on the right time to get pregnant. She's not completely dismissing the idea, because before she didn't want to get pregnant.
She's married to Lady Gaga's manager, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just too much.
So before she wasn't too big on getting pregnant because she wanted to be into her career and she wanted to give it her full everything. So now she's pregnant and everybody's happy for her.
I mean,
I'm happy for her.
There's no reason why I'm even talking about this chick. I mean, she has a nice song.
She's relevant. She's relevant, okay?
Right, I guess.
And that Love and War song, that's my anthem.
I'd rather talk about Erica Mena and Tahiri.
Okay, so DJ Academics wants to dive right into the ratchet.
No, we're going to get back to that. So let's get into this Love and War joint because I actually do like the song from Tamar Braxton. Then we're going to come back. I'm also going to drop that Wale and Tiara Thomas song Bad because I absolutely love the song.
Okay.
And then we're going to get into the ratchetness that is love and hip-hop. You know what I mean? And that makes my week every week. Uh-huh. And this week it was pretty good.
This week was pretty juicy.
A lot of stuff happened.
We got a lot of stories. We're going to hear about this beef between Erica Mena and Olivia. And we're also going to hear about the beef between Consequence and Joe Budden. And also Tahiri as well.
Okay. And is he still with Kayla? We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it all out when we get back.
Okay, let's go.
This is Campus Invasion, 90.3 The Core.
Once again, Campus Invasion Radio.
What up?
DJ Academics and Sasha in the building.
Yes,
and you know what I mean? For now, the moment I've been waiting for all show, you know what I mean? By the way, get well, Lil Wayne. What else we talked about? Tamar Braxton.
Tamar Braxton being
I hope
pregnant.
she has a successful pregnancy.
Yes.
We took way too long to get to the ratchetness. This is my favorite part of the show.
Okay, well, let's get right into it. Love and hip hop. There was a lot of drama. But in particular, we're going to be talking about this whole Erica Mena and Olivia situation. Now, if you didn't peep Monday's episode, basically Rich Dollaz, said that he was done with Erica Mena, both relationship-wise and business-wise.
Okay.
And I'm not really sure if it was a way to get back at her, a personal attack against her, but Olivia came up and said, hey, I always wanted the track that Erica Mena came out with.
And by the way, we gotta know, Olivia's finished out here. Like, she's
I mean, she's good though. I do listen to her music.
Stick a fork in Olivia. She's finished. Listen, and I tweeted this on Twitter, and a lot of people found it amusing and true. When you go from being the first lady of G Unit, which in like 2003 to 2005 was pretty much the first lady of hip hop. That's how big G Unit was. 2, battling for throwaway tracks with Erica Mena. Your career is over. You got to release that tape. You know what I mean? Listen, just release the tape. It's over.
Well, I don't feel like Olivia's career is over, and neither do the people of iTunes. Now, after Olivia, basically took that track from Erica Mena, which was Where Do We Go From Here track that's been playing on the radio lately. After that episode aired, Olivia's version of the song was released. And now, Olivia's version has made the top 10 spot on the R&B and soul charts on iTunes. And Erica Mena has received nothing.
You know what? You just told me this off air, and
yes.
I looked it up, and I was like, I can't tell why, because to me, I think Olivia sang the song better.
Of course.
But I believe the more emotion in the song was more true to Erica Mena.
Anybody can put emotion into a song. But honestly,
no, that's not true. And I could give you a ton of examples. For example, if you think about Frank Ocean's Thinking About You, that was actually meant for Bridget Kelly. And if you hear her version, she actually oversings that song. She oversings it, and she sounds better than Frank Ocean technically. But when you listen to Frank Ocean, there's so much emotion in it, and you're like, this guy's singing about something that's in his life.
But quality-wise, people are going to look for the best voice. They're going to look for who sounds best on the record. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, though?
When Rihanna came out with We Found Love, that was honestly meant for Leona Lewis. Leona Lewis has an impeccable voice. Far better than Rihanna. But, Rihanna came out with it first. I mean, it's all a matter of who.
You know what, though? I really go off emotion. Like, there's so much songs I've heard different covers of. Even and Drake did this too for Jamie Foxx. And Drake, it felt like whoever has more emotion I connect with. Because I'm not a singing person. Listen, I'm in my car singing to Frank Ocean and Drake every day, and I sound crazy off key.
Wow.
Matter of fact, you might hear me singing some Miguel in a little bit, and I'll be crazy off key. But the thing is the emotion that
I'll record that for you guys, okay?
Say no more. But I think what happened with Erica Mena's version, though, because you're just mentioning that Olivia's version charted number 10 on iTunes. Erica Mena has gotten nada,
She's gotten really no.
But since there's no paperwork with Erica Mena and Rich Dollaz, she might not even have the correct rights to release the song. So she can't send that song to iTunes or whatever, or she can't really send it around like that because she doesn't have the rights to the song.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, she's kind of screwed.
Yep, pretty much.
It's business over BS. You know what I mean?
Business or BS. Well, getting into some other love and hip hop news. Drum roll, please.
Yep.
The moment we've been waiting for.
And I had to switch it. By the way, I love that song "Bad" by Wale, but I had to switch it up to a harder instrumental because we know what's coming up.
We know what's
Happened?
coming. The Joe Budden and Consequence fight at the Love and Hip Hop reunion.
Oh, my sweet Jesus.
All right, you guys. So basically, if you haven't heard, on the recording of the Love and Hip Hop reunion on Tuesday, during the break, Consequence ran up behind Joe Budden when he had his back turned and hit him on the back of the head.
Snuffed him
Straight. And then reports say that after that, Consequence ran. But before Consequence could even get away, Tahiri snuck a punch in there.
Hit him with the 2-piece and a
biscuit. She snuck a punch in there.
And a little bit of coleslaw, too.
Yes. Well, after that, Consequence took to Twitter, and he says, just smacked the ish out of Joe Budden.